One of the most common questions that students who are transitioning from high school to the university normally ask is that if I have a dream in mind, but I am not accepted into the university program that leads me directly to it, what should I do? For example, if a student wants to be a medical doctor and he applies to get into MBCHB program, but he or she is not accepted into the program. Instead, they are accepted into psychology program. What should they do? Should they go for the alternative program? Should they remain at home, take a gap year, or should they rethink their career aspirations? What should they do? Should they wait and reapply for the same program? What should they do? Hi everyone, my name is Sandile Mtimkulu, aka the Doctor of Soil. The years I have spent in the South African higher education have taught me that there is no single answer to this very important question. Every student's situation is unique. It is shaped by factors such as personal aspiration, support systems, academic performance, financial circumstances, and opportunities available to them. What I've learned is that the specific choice itself is often less important than people think. Whether you decide to pursue a different path altogether, you take a gap year, you accept the alternative program, the critical factor is the version of you that enters that journey, and not necessarily the choice you make. It is my belief that there are very few people who truly know what they want to do with their careers until they experience work itself. After all, if you have never been in a particular career, you cannot fully know what it is like. And many people choose their careers based on what they've heard rather than what they have experienced. Understandably so, because we come from different backgrounds. And some of us chose careers based on what we saw on TV. We chose careers based on what we saw on movies. And they thought in order for them to be like that person they saw as their role model, they have to do what that person did, and ended up in the careers that they are or that they find themselves in. For example, some students aspire to become medical doctors because the profession is respected, it is prestigious, and it is well paid. Yet, once they're exposed to the realities of the field, they discover that they do not enjoy working with trauma, illness, and the demanding hours that come with the job. So if you find yourself taking an alternative program, which is, let's say, psychology, because it is the only program that offered you a place to study instead of medicine that you wanted as your dream career, the question becomes, what can psychology teach you that may make you become a better doctor in future? Finding an answer to this question can completely transform your perspective. Instead of seeing yourself as someone who has lost an opportunity, you begin to see yourself as someone who is still preparing for the destination you have in mind. And this shift in thinking can encourage you to engage more deeply with your studies, even though you are not in the program that you wanted originally when you were thinking about what you're going to do at the university. You may even encounter strengths and passions that you never knew existed in you. As you explore these possibilities, it is worth remembering the idea shared by Bill Burnett, who said, "Each of us is many." In other words, there is really only one version of yourself waiting to be expressed. If there is a future doctor within you, there is also a psychologist. There is a researcher, an educator, an entrepreneur, or a leader within you. Your responsibility is to discover these different versions of yourself and nurture them so that they can become the best they can be. Remember, this is not about settling for less. It is about giving yourself permission to explore dimensions of your potential that are equally authentic and variable. The question, therefore, is not only what should I choose? It is also what will I become in whatever I choose? More often than not, the answer to the second question has greater influence to your future than the answer to the first. Thank you very much for watching until now. I really appreciate the time you've spent in this video. If you liked what we spoke about here today, please like the video and share it with someone who you think might be interested in what we're sharing in this podcast. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you're one of the first people that are going to see the next one next week. Thank you very much.